is happening. I'm just gonna go plant the bug. Key was right there. Install that and we should be good. That's done. Cazadors, I don't want to do that ever. I'm gonna have to. Why don't we just do Raul's quest real quick? This is very, very easy.
Never been a big fan of gang. I remember there was some...
Oh yeah, so he's a ghoul, so you know how...
It was quite the scandal.
He's
At
very
least-
old. So he was before Mr. House was the mysterious leader of the strip. You knew him as a person.
I'm sure pissing off a...
Alright. Talk to him and then I come on and talk to Ranger Andy.
We haven't met yet. You must... Right now? Oh. What? They're the... Yeah.
He hurt his leg and then...
Huh.
He taught me that move. Oh no, did I break it? I may have broken it. Alright, never mind, we're restarting that.
We haven't met yet. You must... What's new?
I thought Ro was gonna talk to you. Yeah,
Hey, boss. Can I ask you something?
what's going on?
What do you think of guys like Ranger Andy?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
I mean, guys who have a world of experience doing what they do, but have to give it up because they're getting old and slow or too injured.
I mean,
Maybe, yeah. I guess you got a point there.
but we're not just talking about that, are we?
Not really, boss. No. I grew up in a place called Hidalgo Ranch, just outside Mexico City. It wasn't much, just a bit of a farm, with a house for 3 generations of Tejadas. I wasn't the best behaved kid. I was quick with my hands, with a pistol or a wrench. And I wasn't afraid to get into fights over it. I never killed anybody, but I had my share of run-ins with the police. Mostly my family kept me in line. This was before the war. We were far enough away from Mexico City when the bombs fell that we missed the worst of it. But things got bad quick. Just a few days after Mexico City was vaporized, refugees started pouring down the road to our ranch. We helped who we could, but there were so many. Eventually, my father started turning people away before we ran out of food. Things got violent. My father and I got our guns, and we drove them off. About 24 men came back in the night after we'd gone to sleep. They set fire to the ranch house and barred the doors from the outside. My whole family was trapped inside. I smelt the smoke, and I got myself and my little sister Rafaela out through a window. But everyone else, my parents, my grandmother, my 2 brothers, and 2 of my sisters, all died. Rafaela and I ran. We were pursued by some of the men who attacked our home, but I was always a good shot. The ones who came after us, I killed. The rest, I left be. I had to take care of Rafaela, not throw my life away on revenge. I know that, boss. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm just getting sentimental in my old age. Anyways, forget it. Just wanted that off my chest.
So, he's an old guy, retired repairman. But if you go talk to other retired people around the map, I forget who's the other one I have to talk to. It's Loyal Ranger and there's one other one.
Isn't that bomber a beauty? Thanks so much for making an old man's dreams come true. An impressive piece. No.
Sunshine Boogie.
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
To see Cass right in the fucking thing, yeah.
That Loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people. If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
I agree.
Yeah? That's what I thought too.
What's going on?
Old history, boss. After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead. They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick rider. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bombs. I don't think it was as hard hit as DC or Bakersfield, but it was bad enough. By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of raider tribes. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you.
It's pretty bad.
You're a poet of understatement, boss. But there were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop. I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack like it hadn't been touched. I took it, not like anybody else needed it, you know, and wore it back to our camp. Rafaela laughed, for the first time since the bombs had fallen. It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off trouble, but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me, but my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there, until Rafaela. She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her. When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee from when she was a little girl. Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I let my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired, I just wanted to be alone forever. I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually, I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by, and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually, I made it to Arizona. That's another story, boss.
To Arizona, damn. Who's the last one? Is it Cannibal Johnson over here by Vault 34? Could go grab the pulse scanner for over here. Might as well, honestly. Finish up our quest and then just swing by Vault 34 and just do that while I'm here. Many.
Oh my, yeah, that's a freaking wuss.
No, don't worry. I'll just, you know, take him out.
Get him, boss. I mean, if that
I've
fits
had
with your
worse.
schedule.
Hey! And then?
I guess that could have gone worse.
I've had worse.
Shoot old Railroad Bill.
Alright. One of one challenge. Find Vault 34. God.
Well, it's about damn time. What took you... Oh,
You expecting someone else?
I've been in the Reaper's shadow for a long time now, and I thought he'd finally showed up to collect. He's just mocking me now. There's a twitch in my trigger finger. I've lost my eagle eyes, and the other day I could have sworn I heard Sergeant Dornan chewing me out.
Fallout 2.
I'm old, and I'm starting to feel it. It's not pleasant, especially when you know your mind's slipping away. And we all gotta go sometime. But I was hoping for something a little more heroic. He was a drill instructor I knew. He was also the meanest bastard I've ever known. Once he caught this private out of uniform, and old Dornan went off on the most ear-blistering rant known to man. It was inspiring. What do you... Ha! The truth of it is that I did cut out a raider's heart, but only took a bite to mess with his buddies. They had me surrounded, and I went with the first thing that came to mind. Some ran, and the rest were startled just long enough. Sure do. Had a wife for a while. Tribal girl. Really pretty eyes.
Was it him?
What can I do for you, boss?
Is it not him? Is it Hamlin, maybe? I mean, I'm gonna have to come see that dude for Ganon anyway. Let's do a quick walk through this. This is super easy. Okay, I have nothing but 57.
I'm glad that's over with.
There's a caught one in the back.
Uh-oh. For the Brotherhood.
You tell him, Lily. Oh, what are you doing? I just destroyed that dude.
Looks like break time's over. Stop it!
Got a 12 gauge.
Right over there.
So many.
It's making this clicky noise.
Trapped in there for now.
Oh, oh, oh.
See, this is the vault the boomers came from.
You know, those little lead things that fly really fast and hurt people. I need some.
Alright, we'll open later. Throw on the rebreather. Up on in.
Missing gear.
My cat
Oh my god, it is so green. What the hell? Can't see anything but. Grab that. Security password. If I wanted to. You need that for Caesar. If you're gonna do their ending.
I'm glad that's over with.
Alright. Going down here. Whoa. Down here, under here, there's another one.
Nice.
Alright. What do we want to choose? We'll get that one. What else can we get? Wasn't personal. Do that. Clear out the water from down here. Oh, damn.
You want his stupid accepts us. Oh, Christ. Yeah.
Hey! Don't see a thing.
Doing this longer than you, pal.
Spotted.
Right.
Our victory was purely thanks to your brilliant leadership.
Is this the right way? Unlock the overseer's office. So I can go down to the reactor and save the vault dwellers, I think, and I can go kill the overseer.
Looks like break time's over.
Oh, they went after him. Oh my god. Who's in there?
There you are. Someone's looking to cash their chips early.
So he can't get down from that shit around there.
Let's go.
Oh shit.
Come on.
Oh, and he got punched too. This, no.
That how you want to play, huh?
And there's just the overseer sitting up there.
Trouble.
Come on.
Does he have his password on him? Journal. System. Open the armory. Get down here.
It's a drink. Someone's looking to cash their chips early.
So I can't do it from here.
Everyone is stupid. Except us.
Don't need us right now.
I'm hurt.
We'll move for home.
Wait, don't I? Master Overwatch.
Keep your head low. I can't replace your brains.
You're mine.
Did I do it right? So you shut it down, and it helps the farmers, but there's people like locked in here.
Guess we made it.
I guess. Alright. Shut down the reactor, so now there's no radiated water for the sharecropper farms.
Let's.
Great.
Bad guys. Big mistake.
Alright. Ganon, do not stand up.
Go.
Go.
My gun's still 100 already. It's a 98, probably the stacks taking it down. Yeah, so it is 100. Damn, alright.
Let's dance.
Not expecting that. The All-American. So I took that key from Mother Pearl earlier.
Figured it'd have more buttons and dials and stuff, you know? Oh well. It's still the electronic equivalent of a disease from Gamora.
Alright, got the pulse gun. Does that finish Veronica's quest? Got sniper rifles now, No, that's 3 of the sniper rifles, 5. Alright, I'm about to fucking die.
My cataracts, you only sort of
Vault 34, time to never come back. I'm trying to remember, is it Chief Hanlon? Is that the third guy he has to see?
Hey.
I don't believe there's anything left for us to talk about.
Alright. It's not him.
What can I do for you, boss?
Hello?
Hey, Six, can we stop off somewhere? I need to buy some ammo.
See if I can remember who the last person is. It's actually annoying me. Alright, I'll go to the Brotherhood and I'll join them. And I'll see if I can remember it.
There you are. A few of us wanted to thank you for being such a good friend to the Brotherhood, so we've set aside some of our recycled energy cells. We'll leave a few of them in that footlocker in the corner every so often. The Paladins scoff at using recycled ammo, so no one should mind.
I swear it's someone in the NCR. It's gotta be some old person in the NCR. Ammo dudes. Yeah, so now that they like me, every so often when I come back, there should be a giant supply of ammunition there. Granted, energy weapons, but still.
Greetings, my friend.
Stalden.
Yes.
Sir.
There.
Hey, Cass.
I think you've got the knack of it now. You should... I've also given the... Your...
I'm a member of the Brotherhood of Steel. And their bunker saved.
Hello?
Have you heard the news?
Yep, you're welcome.
Our patrols are always bringing more stuff in. Take a look.
I'm tempted. It's not light armor. Still gonna buy it. Oh no, half my money is gone.
Pleasure doing business. Our patrols are always bringing more.
Okay, so they give you a set of T4, that's just terrible. But 251 is fucking goated. You're full. Or as well, roll come up power armor.
I expect to be awed by your dizzying mercantile sense, boss.
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay? Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Okay. I believe Cask.
Let's deal.
Armor too. Yes, I don't know how does that work? Where the fuck did Cass learn to wear power armor? Where'd Delilah learn it? Where'd Raoul learn? Wrong button. Alright, who do I have to talk to? Thinking. I'm picturing his face right now. He has a fucking mustache. Wait. I think it's that first recon guy. And they're at Forlorn Hope now. I think. Is it that dude? He has the hair, he has the mustache. Yeah, it's Sterling.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear.
Howdy. What brings you?
Talk to you a little bit.
Got a second to talk, boss?
What's on your mind?
Meeting Corporal Sterling. Well, it kind of got me thinking. Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can. You think he did the right thing?
I mean...
You think so, boss?
Good.
Because I remember a time when a lot of people stuck to their duty no matter what. It ended with nuclear bombs falling on my hometown.
True.
I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always this handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel, and I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyway. I found myself a little shack, started fixing things. Oh, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride. Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way. This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the Raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much.
But they didn't.
No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport. I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. Took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Rafaela. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage. By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town. When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts.
Doubts about what?
About whether I still had what it took to carry my pistols proudly, to use them to do what's right. And now that I've been traveling with you for a while, you made me realize that I could still do that. Maybe I'm not as tough as I used to be, but my brains can make up for that. And my hands are still quick enough. It's time to put the guns back on.
So you can tell him to like focus on being a mechanic and he'll like repair your stuff like super amazingly and everything. Or you can tell him to become a gunslinger again. That's what I want him to do.
You can bet on that, boss.
He gets this outfit and everything.
I expect to be odd.
That red beret's looking good, soldier.
Ian is hiding over here.
Sure, just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
Grandma's got a present for you.
Yeah,
Grandma's got a present for you.
Alright, what else do we do? What do I have left to do? Oh yeah, I could go do Melissa with the Great Khans and get them to help me. I can go do that real quick. That won't take that long. Set them at the fight. Fire rate on this fucking gun. It's single fire, but as fast as you can pull the trigger. Didn't I get detachment? I did. Boom, and now it's white in the center. Looks really cool, really clean.
All mine.
Okay. No, we're not doing this. No, you don't. We're not doing that. You just shot a fucking rocket into the wall and almost killed all of us. Is that Rex dying? Yep, that's Rex getting killed.
Can't run from me.
Yep, there's Rex. Alright, never mind. We're loading it.
Grandma's got a present for you.
What weapon can I use? Sure, sniper. Oh my. I wonder. That hit? No way. Oh, that missed. What? Oh, that one connected.
Hey, Six, can we stop off somewhere? I need to buy some ammo. Some whiskey.
Charging into combat like that.
Am I right, Six? Am I right?
Take them all out? Damn.
That's close enough.
What are you doing?
Awaiting a delivery, but it's a no-show.
I could help you.
Is that right? Right.
Share a whiskey with me sometime?
Fast travel back here. I am not making that mistake again. Going up here, check the suitcase. Nope, nothing there. Here's something cool. This dude, Sean Lewis, who works for the NCR at the quarry. His daughter, Melissa, who I'm doing this quest for, is a great con.
You need something? Ah, yes. I think I know which friend you mean. Even if there weren't... The supplier, a guy in Prim named Tyrone, is a chief... She's my daughter.
Yep.
Takes a little too much after her mother, rest her soul. But she's happy with the great cons. I'm just...
Alright, I'll go visit Tyrone and Prim.
Hey, hey!
Give him to me for free. You can go. Wait, what? Oh, you can expose them to Lieutenant Hayes, but I'm not gonna do that. Oh, what the hell is he doing there? That's right. Keep on going. Get out of here.
What do you want now? You actually came through for... If you ever...
And just like that.